Folks, it finally happened. Forza Motorsport earned a major dub today. Turn 10 just published a blog post all about changes that are being made to the very controversial Car XP system. This has easily been one of the biggest points of contention for the motorsport player base, with a lot of folks being very vocal against it and some defending it as well. The Car XP system affects every part of the game really, whether it be single or multiplayer, so all of us players have had to deal with it, and I think a lot of people are just resorting to AFK grinding levels on any car they want to drive, and I think it's been a big quit moment for a lot of people too. I mean, just looking at the achievement data, you can see that only a very small fraction of the player base has actually leveled up multiple cars to 50. Less than 1% of the player base on Steam has leveled 30 cars to max, and well under 5% have even hit max level in only 10 cars. That's really low, especially considering the fact that a lot of folks are just AFK grinding these levels anyway. So, what's this blog post about? Well, I think this is going to be a win for everyone here. If you don't like the system, you don't really have to interact with it anymore. But if you like the Car XP leveling, it's not getting stripped out completely. Let's dive into the details. Starting us off, and this one is big, upgrades are now no longer locked behind car levels at all. Every upgrade can technically be purchased at car level 1. This alone is huge. I have been vocal in the past about how I thought the whole locking upgrades behind levels thing was so ridiculous because it just meant that we had to upgrade all the cars in pretty much the exact same pattern. We weren't able to upgrade based on what the car needed. We had to stick to the rigid pattern of unlocks that was the same across every car in the game. If the goal of this system was to create a bond with the car, this achieved the exact opposite of that, but it's now gone. If you have the points now, you can upgrade whichever part you want to, which alone is a great change, but we haven't even gotten to the biggest thing here yet, which is the new feature being added to purchase car points with credits. Right now, they're saying it will cost 4,500 in-game credits to buy 500 car points, which is a bit of a weird value. I mean, why not just make it 5,000 to 500 so it's easier to convert? But whatever, I'm picking at straws there. The point of this is that A, credits will now have much more value, and B, you can upgrade cars right away if you have the money, just like every other Forza game in history. As an example, let's say you buy a new BMW M4. It's going to be level 1, but you can just purchase all the upgrades through car point conversion for around 125,000 credits. And then there you go. The car is all yours. Do whatever you want with it. You have the same freedom that existed in past games. However, maybe you're thinking, well, okay, I kind of liked Car XP for single player or whatever. It is still there, but now, instead of functioning as the only way to upgrade the car, it's more of a free alternative. By driving the car and leveling it up, you will still earn those points to spend on upgrades that can save you money. So there's still a motivation there. It still benefits you to level up the car because it gives you that option to upgrade it for free, basically, instead of spending credits. It's just an alternate path now. And I think that this now has more to do with car bonding than the previous system. And these systems obviously work together, so you can upgrade the car with whatever points you've already earned on it, and then finish off the build with credits. This is going to heavily accelerate the time it takes to get a car from stock to fully built, and it's a major win. I think this is going to make the single player feel much smoother and give players a lot more room to experiment in multiplayer. Now, if you're wondering, just about everything else is still staying the same. So Car XP is still gained at the normal rate, about 2 to 3 hours to max level a car. Brand discounts are still applied for maxing cars within that brand, and so on and so forth. So the one big question left is, when does this come to the game? Well, the blog post states that these changes will come with update 6 in March. So we definitely do not have long to wait. Guys, it's great to see Turn 10 listening to feedback. Hopefully this is just the start of a major wave of improvements. I know they're looking really closely at things like FRR as well. We're getting the Nordschleife soon, which should be a ton of fun, and bug fixes keep rolling in. I still think they've got a long way to go to get to a point where I would say I'm happy with the game, but they are getting there, and it's good to see that they're willing to make these big sweeping changes based on player feedback. So everyone, let me know what you think about this. Do you like the changes? Is it maybe even enough to bring you back if you've stopped playing? Or do you think this is maybe a bad change or not the direction they should have gone in? I'm curious to hear what you all think. This is obviously a topic that's already been discussed heavily within the community, but I think this is going to be a positive change. And thanks for watching this little update video, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.